Now on to Porsche Targa GTS in Meissen blue, Meissen blue, Bentley Bentayga, and then this is a 458 Italia. The Bentley and the Ferrari are complete, but the Porsche is the bulk of this episode's focus. It's a new car prep, 300 miles on the clock. Although the Bentley and the Ferrari are both complete now, the Bentley is waiting on collection. Sadly, I have no fully documented vlog episode for them. However, we do have after footage to share. So that and more coming up in this episode of White Details. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we get stuck into the Porsche, we're going to take a quick look around the Bentley Bentayga. The vehicle was booked for a two-stage machine polish and paint correction detail to remove and eliminate unsightly paint defects, abrasions, swirls, wash scratches and marring. And at the same time, there are unfinished sander marks left behind from the factory. But in this instance, the car has been to the body shop as well for some repair work, so we actually have quite a few sander marks that need attention. So you'll see some of the before condition shots, and then we go on to the after footage before we take a proper look around the Porsche. So the Porsche, it's a 911 Targa GTS in the 992 body, the latest style, with 300 miles on the clock. It's booked for a new car prep with Modesta surface protection throughout. But first it's the full safe wash process and the decontamination. In the later footage you will see the odd stray tar deposit, and you will see tiny pinheads of contaminants that are stuck and bonded to the bodywork, which then the clay bar will lift before we go on to paint inspection.
With the vehicle now spotless and decontaminated and also blown dry, taking a look over the paint, there are a few marks here and there. It's a flat soft colour, and I believe the vehicle had its wash at the dealership end before it was handed over. There's light surface marring and paint swirls in places, but with the combination of an orange Lake Country foam polishing pad and Cartet 9000, hopefully we're able to remove these marks before we go on to the ceramic coating side of things.
Alright, so before we get too far down the Porsche rabbit hole, there is the Ferrari after footage to show as well. Rosso Corsa Italia that was in for the white detail. Usually I would, as per the Bentley, would film the process, but I needed a break, some time off the camera and just get stuck in. It was a good 6 or 7 day detail, and the results, as you'll see.
Wow! Oh, look at this! That mate, that's better than new, isn't it?
to the Porsche then. Polishing, single stage polish has responded well. It was Lake Country Orange Foam polishing pad and Cartex 9000 final cut. There is a link in the video description below for discounts to the Cartex polish range. WD10 is the code you want to use at checkout. The paintwork has then been primed with Modesta primer, which is a base layer as screed, which sits on the paint ready for BCO4 to go on top. And now we're at the stage of BCO4 application going down. Following that infrared curing process, there's the wheels to be treated inside and out, the brake calipers, the section of convertible hood up top, interior leather protection, and so on. And the Bentley, that leaves tomorrow. Pure naked paint, no sealants or ceramics or waxes on this at the minute. Just naked bare. Fresh paint, super glossy. Super glossy. And received the polish and pad combination very well. Nice and easy new car prep complete on the Meissen blue, Miami blue, baby blue, Porsche 992 Targa GTS. Protection suite as follows: ceramic paint protection courtesy of Modesta BC04, Modesta BC06 on the rims and calipers. LPS, the leather protection system on the interior fabrics, the carpets and upholstery mats. And then the Targa section up top here as well, which you saw in the footage. I appreciate it's been a bit of a mixed bag of an episode, the Bentley after footage, the Ferrari after footage, but having taken the footage, it was sort of a shame not to actually include it and use it somehow, and rather than just post, here's some after shots of a finished Bentley, it was nice to combine it with this episode. I was due this week to have both the Porsche and an X3M BMW new car preps on both vehicles, but unfortunately the new car prep for the BMW has had to be postponed because it's not yet been delivered. New cars and availability and delivery dates, it's all a bit mad currently, isn't it? So that does mean today is Wednesday, I've now got a couple of days free, and rather than fill them with more work, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm quite enjoying a bit of angling currently, so even this afternoon I might try and get out on the riverbank. With that said, find WhiteDetails over on Instagram for behind the scenes and updates. Like the video if you've enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I will just say as well, currently the diary is, well, today is about the 9th of March, I believe, and the diary in terms of the availability is the first week in June, so we're very busy. So just something to consider if you're going to pick up the phone or email through for a quote, but happy to help, of course. That said, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.